everyone, and welcome to our new starter training tutorials. In this session, we'll be covering the sales order module. We'll create a new sales order, delete a line off the order, archive the order, and process the order through to purchasing. So let's start with creating a new sales order. To do this, you can press the F3 function key on the keyboard. Alternatively, you can click the New Record button on the top and select from the list. Enter the company name and add a reference if one is required. If you want to change the location of this customer, click the drop-down arrow within the location field. The location set against the company will be listed. Or if you'd like to change the contact, click the drop-down arrow within the contact field and then click the button Create. You can start by adding item code straight away. So in the bottom left, start typing in your first code. You can click the tab on the keyboard or press the search button on the left. And if it's a direct item match, the item will be loaded into the sales order line. The blue bar on the right-hand side will display the profit, the margin, and other information that you will need. If you want to change the sell price, you can just overtype it. And if you have permission, you can also change the cost price. Change the quantity and click Save. If you only know part of the code, then you can put a part code within this search field on the left. And then press the search button on the left-hand side or the tab on the keyboard. And the item search box will be displayed. You can continue to narrow the search down by adding more within the search filter at the top and searching. When you found the item you want, you can highlight and click Add Selected or simply double-click to load into the sales order. Change your quantity, check your margins and click Save. And adding an item to a sales order is simple as that. If you're not sure about the code and you want to search by description, click into the box to the right and start typing in the words. Click Search or Tab and Prima will pop up with the item search box. And again, you can continue to narrow the search down until you find your item and then double click to add into your sales order. If you want to see more information about that item, there's a button to the right here called Add and Jump. This will add the item to the sales order and jump into the detail. At the bottom, you've got a few different tabs down here where you can get more additional information about where the sell price comes from. And if there's more than one supplier, you've got a tab called Supplier Cost Prices that will list the different cost prices for that supplier. If you want to change the margin, you can change the margin here and click the Calculate button, and Prima will calculate the sell price to that cost margin percentage. There's also a field for an RRP discount. To get back to the summary list of products, click Jump to Line Entry and the item will be displayed. If you want to delete an item off the sales order, all you need to do is double click the line you want to delete and click the Delete button on the menu bar at the top. You will get prompted, but click Yes if you wanted to delete. If you want to archive the whole order, then you can just simply click the Archive button on the top. You will get prompted to, Are you sure? If you say yes, The sales order will go into an archive status, and if you say no, it will just cancel the request. To push an item through to purchasing, first of all, check your margin, your profit, and you're happy with the pricing showing in the sales order, and make sure that the mandatory fields have been completed. This is generally the customer ref and the order source. If you want to change the location, there's a button here where you can change it. You can also create a new address if you want to. And there's also an advanced edit on the bottom that if you do want to make any changes to the address, clicking the advanced edit will take you to the company record. And then click Save and Select. If you want to change the contact, there's a contact button here also. If you see within Prima a red border around any field, it means that there has been a change and the record needs to be saved. So to do this, you can click the Save icon at the top or Control and S on your keyboard. So if we're happy with all the information and you want to push it through to purchasing, click the button Authorize. We have the back-to-back setting system key set on this customer, which means that we can send it immediately down the link to the supplier. To do this, you click Authorize Back-to-Back. If you want to push it to a shopping list, you can click Standard Authorization and then Purchase Later. That is the end of the session. I hope you have found it useful. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel so you are notified of any new webinars. And if you have any training requirements at all, please contact our customer care team.